Okay, so now you can see my IR set up here and the camera there. Then you see my auxiliary IR light. So that's what creates the big bubble down there at night, is this device right here, because it's helping that camera light up the room. Cool. Now we're going to head into the bell tower here, actually where the electronics are. So what we see here is very interesting to me. The bell tower chimes are set up here. A lot of people believe that the bell towers have bells ringing. It's really not. It's an electronic illusion. All the bells that you hear are actually electronic. So this is a device that they would set up for the bell tower. And if you look up here, they got little tiny beads on these little arms, and that would kind of like a music box. As it went up into this section here, it would plink one of the things and tell this whole apparatus what time to set the chime off and whatnot. And there's 3 towers here, so there's 3 controls. And what a lot of people don't understand is, if you look in each one of these boxes, and there's quite a few of them stacked up here, but if you look at the end of the box, holy, 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 God of our life, inside these boxes are like old player piano type music. They're made out of plastic. They're pretty durable, but they would take those, whatever music they wanted to play. Say there was a wedding, this one looks like it's patriotic. God, yeah, America the Beautiful, Marine hymn, that sort of stuff. Then it loads up into this bottom part here, and then you program it as to what song you want it to play. So then when at 12 o'clock it starts to chime, it starts playing God Bless America, or Holy, 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 or whatever you have it programmed to play. So that's pretty cool. What's amazing to me is we carry the world in our pockets via our cell phones now. And you look at all the apparatus that it took just to run a 31-day calendar time clock to work the music, and it took all that apparatus to do it. It's just amazing to me how far technology has gone. Now, there is an organist. Her name's Carol. I actually had the privilege of meeting with her, and she actually came in and did an investigation with me one night, and was telling me stories. That's how I found out that I was in Brother Matthew's room, and told me stories about Brother Matthew. But she used to come in here and actually play on Sunday from noon to 1 o'clock. And she would sit down here, and you could override the machine over here and go straight to the organ. That way, if an organist wanted to play whatever music, they could do so right there at the little organ. A lot of people may not appreciate that kind of stuff, but it's history, man. This is stuff that not everybody will get to experience. It's something that's going to die. In fact, there's not a lot of people that even know how to set up this machine anymore. When it breaks, nobody really knows how to fix it, because nobody knows how it works. But she does, and she'll still come in, and occasionally she'll show up and make sure that everything's working again. But if you look at the back of it, if I can get in there, let's see. Yeah, you see it's the old transistors, the great big transistor bulbs and stuff like that. Old school electronics. How cool is that, right? Right, and it's just cabinet after cabinet. They're all filled like that. So, very interesting, very interesting. This was used as a study hall. Nice view. You can see all the water damage starting to take place in various areas. Actually, they've got this leak fixed, and they started some mitigation and remodeling to fix that. And hopefully they'll get this all scraped down and painted again over time. But that's kind of why I do the fundraisers, is to help stop the leaks. And we're only on the second floor. Wait till we get to the third floor. It's nasty, nasty. You can see all the water damage there. So come down through here. Come over here. All right. Out onto the roof. So this is the quarantine over here. If somebody was sick and they didn't quite know what was wrong with them, or they stick them into quarantine, and you didn't come out until you were over whatever you were ailing from. But now they've switched it over and put the big swamp coolers in here. But it used to be they had their bathroom. It's what's left of the bathroom. And then they had 6, possibly 8 beds up here. And this is where you stayed till you got better, because they didn't want everybody getting sick. So this was the quarantine room. How you like this? Canada Dry Jamaica Cola. Jamaica Cola? Jamaica Cola, man. So, back out. Get a better view of the upper floors here. You got the 4th floor, the 3rd floor, the 2nd floor, and the breezeway. Again, my command center is right where you see the air conditioner, all that right there. We're going to go into there next, probably. Okay, it's nice and toasty in here. You can see I got a lot of stuff in here. A lot of stuff. There's my camera that you guys can watch and see what I'm up to. I'll make everybody mark what floor they're on before they leave when I'm doing investigations. So you can see we go through a lot of batteries doing what we do here. So those are all just different kinds of batteries that I have to have charged up, ready to go for just about everything. There's a few toys that I have up here. Anybody that comes along wants to play. And my motion detector lights, more batteries, excuse me, K2s, laser grid, EMF detectors, walkie-talkies, motion balls, cat balls, the geophone, flashlight, camera, internet, repeater, bunch of broken cameras. They don't work so well. I mean, they're good for a pinch. A lot of my ghost lights, compliments of Mr. Rich Horn at Colorado Pyratech and ghostlightco.com. The portal, SB7, the parabolic mic, crucifix, holy water, my night vision Sony cam, mini speaker, my famous Phasmophobia book, probably the only one in existence, tripods with some more auxiliary IR lights, compliments ghostlightco.com. And yeah, so this is pretty much command. Here you see all the cables coming in from different cameras that I've got spread out everywhere. Back into the DVR system, more cables, more connections. Yeah, some of the, now when you guys see me having technical difficulties, you kind of have a better idea what I'm dealing with. I got a lot of wires and things that can break, and this is all internet. It's directly into my server now, so I got good internet up here. That was a major, major, major upgrade. Really created a better environment to do what I'm doing with, because it holds the feed, holds the stream. So that's pretty much it. Now you know what the command center actually looks like as I'm down here. When I come out, you see me in the hallway here. There's the camera you see me in. There's a camera up on that door if I go down the stairs. So let's go down the hallway here to the ramp end. So this is some stuff that they found in the classrooms when they reopened that was left behind. So they kind of gathered them together. At one time, they were going to make this floor kind of a museum. I was even offered a room to set up paranormal stuff for a museum, but it never came to fruition. But this is right next to the classroom. So at night, when you see me all of a sudden appear in the doorway, because the camera's right through that doorway, that's how I come in. I actually come in through this little room here and that door there, and then just walk into the classroom here. So if you see what time it is, of course it's 4:20 in Colorado. I'll let you think about that. The old desk, it's a cool shot right there actually. Might have to screenshot that and save it. Just for grins, while you guys are watching, let's go ahead and straighten things up again. Line this up on this line. Right here. Okay. Now they're all kind of in a row again. Let's see what we're looking at. All right. Yeah, so now they're neatly in a row again. Let's leave them like that and see how long it takes for them to get mixed up. So this is a classroom again. This was not an actual classroom. This floor here, and I started to tell you, didn't finish. Each floor was laid out by more or less rank. So the priest and abbot stayed on the first floor. The monks and novice are a step above the monks. They are monks who have decided to become priest. So they kind of have a little more rank than a monk. So they would have the second floor along with the higher ranking monks. Monks were on the third floor, and then on the fourth floor were the students. So here's the camera view that you see from command there, kind of like this. So you get the classroom, the ramp going up to the third floor, and the ramp going down to the first floor. So now we're going up the ramp. So the ramp end, again, is on the north end of the building. If I look out the window here, you'll see my RV way up over there. That's the event center. Way back over the top, you can see over the top of the roof of the event center, the sister's house. We're on the third floor now. You don't ever see me up on here just kind of passing through. But again, bathroom. One of those funky urinals. Shower. Couple of toilets. Some of the rooms have sinks, some of them don't. majority don't, and on the third floor there aren't any, not in the rooms. All right. See here some of the damage that's taking place. Water damage from the 4th floor. As bad as that looks, it's not that bad in comparison to what I'm about to show you. There is moisture in that little pond, so you know it's still leaking. I can definitely smell the mold and mildew and everything else. They did come in here. They got that leak stopped for about a year. It's back. This place needs a new roof completely, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. Maintenance does try to slow them down a little bit, and it's not near as bad. I remember when there was actually pools of water in there. So they did come in here during the time that it wasn't leaking, did some mitigation, vinegar and Clorox on the walls, killed some of the black mold, but I could see it's coming back. And this is a floor that nobody likes to go on because of that reason. And if you had smell-o-vision, you could smell what I'm smelling right now. It's not putrid or anything like that, but you definitely know you shouldn't be breathing that stuff, mold and mildew. And so it's just not a floor anybody does anything on. So the old tiles here, you see that. Those are no bueno. They're not good because they're made out of asbestos. So that's the old asbestos tiles. So here you see one of the repeaters. And actually you can see Thorn Hall, but the sun's going to block us out right through the breezeway there. That's that building that you see right there. That's Thorn Hall. The old boys' dormitory. Pretty cool shot out that window. That's pretty much it. You can't get lost on this floor. You see my camera right there. So that's my 3rd floor camera. Another bathroom right here. Now as we get up on the 4th floor, you're going to see the bathroom is in really bad shape. This past summer, this roof was caving in over here. I ended up knocking it down completely and then cleaning it up because it was a major hazard getting ready to fall on somebody. And you can see the carpet's wet, snowed recently, and it's starting to melt. So it definitely still got some active leaks. Nothing I can do about that. Fortunately, they're in an airy, sunny spot, so really it dries up very quickly. So you don't have the mold issue that you do in those rooms that are locked up and dark. All the same, it's not a good situation. This is how drain hose actually goes out the window. And that's part of their drainage system to get some of the water off this floor. So this is the infamous 4th floor.